Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome to week, six of the podcast. I know you guys are not used to this type of scenery, so we got invited into it. Yes, it's home, so we're all going to go 3 for 5 next week. And have one win on the season.
Yeah.
So
touch the ball twice, too.
Shout out Hassan. Who's not here again?
Where is
3 weeks in a row?
Ooh, Hassan?
Yeah.
I don't know, because
Busy?
bro.
Alright, well, first things first.
That bad after taking 28 shots.
First things first, the announcements. Please, the deal. Don't forget Gaza and the people of Palestine, your dua. They're still going through it, so whatever you can do to help them, do what you can. Also, for a reminder for the captains, transaction deadline weekly is 8 p.m., so any jersey number changes or guest approvals you'd like, please send them before 8 p.m. Monday, so that could be approved. And we can get into it, inshallah.
Yeah, and what's it called? When they pray Maghrib, everybody please stop.
Oh, yes. Maghrib, and if we finish early, a little early, let's try and pray Isha together as Jama'ah, and let's try to get out of the gym as quickly as possible because we don't want to keep the employee at the front desk waiting for us. So.
Speaking of getting out of the gym as quickly as possible, Amr did that after this game, Safad versus Ramallah. So,
wow, 17
I'm
for
gonna
60.
tell you guys a shocking line. Safad lost again. Woohoo! Crazy. So 1 in 5. All right, Amr, tell us what happened. The score was 66-45. Ramallah won.
So it's similar. It's a common theme now, like we just talked about. But even more common theme is that we start off the game extremely slow, offensively, but especially defensively. The other team goes up by however much. Honestly, I was shocked to look back at the box score and see that we were only down 14 going to the half. It felt way worse for whatever reason. And then going into the second half, we made a little push, but then they didn't make the mistake that Al-Qadiyah made, and they managed to play smart and not let us come back as easily, and then they ended up even extending the lead even further. There was a point where we were down like 30, so we didn't really have a chance of coming back. The defense was just horrible in the first half. We were letting the likes of Khalid Saleh take like wide open threes. It was bad on that, and Damn Asaf. Astaghfirullah. I know I said it last week. I said
2 for 2.
I said if he makes a three, like I forgot what I said, and he took that personally. I found out. He hit a three.
Headband down.
He hit a three. I come down, take a screen. He contests my three. I missed. He goes in my face, and I'm down like 25. I'm like, I'm about to go crazy. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna let him go. But So the second half came, and I felt like I wasn't getting the ball much offensively. The ball wasn't being moved around. Even though our bigger issue was defense, I couldn't stand the offense, being an offensive-minded player. And I tried to take control, but it's too little too late.
You guys got out-rebounded by 18.
I mean, we knew we were going to, so that was one of our issues. Going to the game, we knew we were going to be out-rebounded, if not we were like, bro, a shot goes up, if we shoot a shot, get back on defense.
Yeah.
No one should be, unless it's like Muhammad or Amir, no one should be trying to fight for the rebound or crash for the rebounds, especially the guards, because they have behemoths down there.
Yeah.
So get back.
Damn it, and they have freaking.
And even then, I feel like it's an issue with my team. Not I feel like. I know it's an issue with my team. We'll say things pre-game in the huddle, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We never implement.
Yeah.
So it's so frustrating.
Yeah. Sometimes they say stats don't lie. And sometimes they say stats do lie. If you looked at the box score of this game, you could 100% know that Ramallah was going to win the game. Not one player on Safad shot well. Not one player on Safad looked very, very good, to be honest. Ahmad had the best game out of everybody. It was 5 for 14, 13 points, which just ain't good enough.
Nope.
On the other side, if you look at Ramallah, Khalid Saleh 5 for 11. Jihad Mustafa 7 for 14, almost had a triple-double. And Azubi 5 for 11, 14 points, 7 assists. What makes Ramallah so tricky is they're pretty deep because one of the I don't want to keep saying the twins, but one of the twins comes off the bench. So Khalid Musbih or Mohamed Asaf come off the bench when the other team's bench player comes in, and he's right away attacking, either going to the basket or passing or hitting shots or whatever. Mohamed Asaf didn't play great. He was 2 for 10, 4 points, but you could just feel when he's on the court, 7 rebounds, he's driving to the basket, he's causing havoc. We were questioning Ramallah at the start of the year. We were they're just beating bad teams. Wait till they play a good team. But it looks like they just keep getting better, and it looks like they keep getting better, and it looks like they're really building on the chemistry, and it looks like Enes and Jihad are just They command the offense. They tell everybody where to go. And then if Khalid keeps going 15 and 11, and Salman probably having his best year, had another 16 rebound game, and then they just look really good from all angles.
Let me say something. It might sound controversial, and it might sound like there's some implications behind it, but I promise you there isn't. I really don't know what it means. I'm just giving you my feeling from the game. I swear, the entire game, I felt like the team I was playing, wasn't that good. It just felt that way. And silently, it just continued to expand the lead. But in my head, it felt like I could come back whenever I want type of game. Like, whoever's in front of me, I could just move. It just, I don't know. That might be a good thing at the end of the day. I just don't know what it is. It's just my feeling from the game. I felt like I had to say that for whatever reason.
Coming forward, you should understand that you shouldn't be playing off ball anymore. You should be bringing up the ball every single time.
No, if we're talking about my
team,
team,
through you.
Exactly. If we're talking about my team, I seriously, I told my team mid-game, and I'm gonna tell them before this game. I'm gonna tell them in the chat. That's it, bro. Carlos, I was the first round pick on this team. Not that the first round means anything, but I was picked on this team to lead the offense, and I haven't been able to do that. I haven't been given the opportunity to do that. I've been trying to work off ball. It just hasn't been working. So Carlos, we're gonna change things up, and inshallah, we'll see what happens.
Especially if I see you and Muhammad Deeb running a good pick and roll, the same way Ali and Mana are running it. You guys could easily 20 and 10 assists just off that.
Yeah.
I think the reason Ahmad feels like this team isn't that good is because there's not one guy that's coming down and it's oh shoot, this guy is destroying us. They kind of just beat you down just as a group. 20 assists. So it's collectively Jihad and Enes and Khalid, and they're all passing the ball to each other, and one guy hit an open shot here, one guy hit an open shot here, one guy hit an open shot here. They're kind of the Spurs. I don't know how to explain it.
They weren't, if I'm remembering correctly, I might be tripping, but if I'm remembering correctly, there was no one that was just scoring, coming down, half court, even one or two of them. No one scoring in the set, half court, ISO, like that. It was either transition, open three, open buckets. It just didn't feel like it was, what was happening to us, it didn't feel real.
And when you have bank robber Jihad Mustafa getting 6 steals every single game, that's an automatic 12 points. They had 9 steals on the game, which probably led to another 15 to 17 points. So it's just they really just don't make mistakes. They're just a very good team, and they're very deep, and they play pretty good defense, and they have really good size.
They're a great team.
Good team. And I mean, Diamond Asaf just made threes almost, so what are you gonna do?
He had one less, alright? Alright, next game. That is Libya.
Is this Ali and Mana?
Yeah, this was Ali, Mana, and Ali.
Moment of appreciation for Mana getting his first W. Had a baby, Mana.
This game was amazing to watch for Nablus. Mana and Ali's pick and roll is insane. Ali would bring up the ball, and they finally have a ball handler. Prior to these games, they were getting absolutely blown out because they were missing a ball handler. They had nobody to dish the ball and even run up the ball. Every single game prior to this, they would be averaging 14 turnovers. This game, they only have 6 turnovers as a team. Ali bringing up the ball, Mana setting him a screen. He had wide open threes, or he would just feed it to him, and he had a couple tough middies as well. And then you have Hamza Abdel Ghani with 14 points, which helps out a lot. He was missing the last 3 games, I believe.
Him
and Ali. So now that they have their full roster, you can just see how good they are. And they won by what?
I mean, and Samir Shahsaman, 3 for 3 from the 3, 9 points. That's huge.
And Hamza Shah, how many points did he have? 4 points, 4 rebounds.
Hamza, to be forgotten. No, but I said this a couple of weeks ago. Someone, I don't know if it was on the pod or at the court. Someone was telling me, "Oh, this Nabi squad, even with Ali Hassan there." I'm like, "Nah, man, you don't understand what a guard like that could do for a team." Now that I clearly showed no hope. I clearly showed no hope for this team, even last week when I knew Ali was gonna come to play. But it really does make all the difference in the world. And me, I know this better than anyone. The pick and roll with Nana is honestly insane, especially if you can get the shot off. If your 3 is working and the defense has to respect that. That pick and roll could be unstoppable. And I mean, 10 for 18, 4 for 8 from the 3, 27 points is crazy.
They shot 41% from 3 as a team and almost 50% from the field goal.
I mean, defensively, you kind of know that if Mana's there, he's at least gonna try his best to cover the rim. So Nablus' defense is never gonna be too terrible. It's kind of just the offensive side that I was I don't know if they're gonna score enough. I mean, apparently volleyball boosts your basketball skills, and then you go 27 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists.
I played volleyball last Tuesday. Didn't do anything for me.
Well, it didn't work for me either. But I mean, Ali hasn't balled out. 10 for 18, 4 for 8, 27 points. That's nice, but he's probably gonna miss the next 4 games. So if Ali Hassan comes to the next couple games and they build some chemistry, it'll be nice. I would like to see Mustafa Brown take some more shots. Because when Ali Hassan wasn't there the last 2 games, he had hit like 3 threes, and he had 4 threes, he had 5 threes.
Last week he
So-
had 20-something.
I don't know if he
Yeah.
passed up shots, but if they do come to him, like they're gonna need him to hit some shots.
He was
Yeah,
telling me
he
after the
So
game.
like,
He was telling me
yeah.
after the game, like he loves playing off ball rather than on ball.
So
sometimes.
if he hits some threes, Hamza Shah hits some threes.
Back.
I mean,
Hamza Abdul Ghani, I'm sure the Knafa will wear off, and he's not gonna have 14 points. But like overall, it's a good, very good team win. Like Ali Hassan,
they needed it.
it was just like the star power. Like they're top heavy, so if their top 2 players play good, they're gonna have a shot in every game.
And then Kebia is just Farhad. He's the only one. And Ali Maheen did decent. 4 for 11, 2 for 6. I just their game plan was live with Adil shooting threes, which I guess frustrated him because I didn't see him shooting anymore. And Mana was guarding him, so Mana would just.
They face guarded Raj too.
Wow.
I think that was like the
I was about to say.
that was
I
the
wish I watched
most-
this game for that.
that was the most important part. That
Jeez,
Raj
finally.
got face guarded. He didn't get a bunch of open threes, and like if you guys know, Raj is worried about his percentage, so he can't be taking more than 5 shots. It might ruin his percentage. And for Raj and deep watching, Tom did a number on you, bro. Tom ruined you in those Tuesday runs. But yeah, I really think Raj is the most player on the team. Like after Farhad, you expect Farhad to do what he does.
Yeah.
The second most important player might be Raj because the way he spaces the floor for them. So like if you take Raj out of the game, it is a little bit tougher for Farhad or Adil. I think Ali Maheen's been a little up and down the whole season. He is gonna have some good games, I'm sure, but like I think Raj really is like
Honestly,
the second most important player.
Raj is the lefty, right?
Not that I'm one to
No,
talk.
no,
The righty?
right, yeah.
Not that I'm one to talk, but has Ali had a good, efficient game so far this season?
First game.
First game.
First game was deep, but besides that, yeah.
I mean, 36%.
I'm not trust me, my percentages are worse right now. But I mean, you gotta figure that out. Same way I gotta figure that out. Gotta take smarter shots, easier shots, whatever needs to be done to help your team.
Yeah, it was really, other than Farhad, it wasn't great. But to be fair, I really didn't see that much ball movement either. Like, yeah, Farhad got his 23 and 9, but overall as a team, like, there wasn't that much ball movement. It was a lot of ISO. I don't really think, like, anybody was really bought in. I'm going to give Adil some slack because he's had, like, an amazing season. He had 1 bad game,
Yeah.
and he took 6 threes. It's not really his game.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm sure Adil will bounce back, but I think the key to this game was that Ali Maheen and Raj Patel didn't shoot well, and that kind of killed them from the
Yeah.
start.
I mean, it looks like Raj, like you said earlier, was. I mean, yeah, it's the same thing as Shazzy. You get face guarded and you just stop being aggressive
Like-
and you got to make your impact.
14 points on 60% shooting. That's what he's been averaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single game, 16, 15, 18, 13, 14. This is his first bad game.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was the killer. He still shot 2 for 4. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to say forced shots, but like, you could at least bring the ball up and get people to like worry about you so much to the point where other people are open.
Exactly. You got to leave your impact.
Exactly. But yeah, and I'd like to see Mito Zubi do like something other than 1 for 2.
I feel like he's gonna be like, oh, my team doesn't let me.
I know he doesn't get the ball that much, but like,
He's not
I'm
being
sure you
decent.
can affect it. Like, I'm sure you can affect the game a little bit more. But yeah, it's a lot of ball to go around.
For someone like Mito Zubi, the advice would be, look, bro, we're young. We gotta, if it's not coming to us offensively or whatever the case may be, we gotta leave. We're young and we have the energy and we have athleticism to go 100% in every other facet of, whether it's setting screens, creating for other people, playing defense. You gotta go 100% there and again, leave your mark on the team, on the game, so that your team can win.
Also, another thing about Puga that I liked was that like Adil is a good defender, Raj is a good defender, like Mito's a good defender. So they have good defenders, and like they didn't switch it up on Ali Hassan at all. Like they kind of just had one guy
You gotta
guarding him,
adjust.
and like
Yeah.
off the screen he was wide open like a bunch of times. So like because you guys have good defenders, maybe Adil could have taken a shot at him for 10 minutes. Like I saw Ali Maheen was guarding him. So I think
towards the end of the game, Adil switched up on him,
yeah, like
but that's towards the end of the game.
toward the end of the game.
Exactly.
By then it's all just like beat. And Mana made probably mad diet like all week that he won the game. And he shaved his head. Like he probably had like a mini
exactly.
Umrah in his
And then the Amra.
Put
Get
the
lost
black
love,
cloth.
bro.
You put the black cloth over the
Every
fridge.
single
and
game,
the-
every single game has been a 10 or more point win. Like there hasn't been a single game in
Oh,
single
wow.
digits.
Lots of clout. Thank God.
That's crazy. 71 to 51. Next game is Yemen versus Mahdi.
This
Yeah.
was very interesting because this was the trade.
This
big
was
trade.
the revenge game.
Yeah.
So even though Bethlehem won, it doesn't really matter. Yemen scored more than 9 points. So Yemen scored 11 points on Ahmed Chaban. That's the most important part of the whole game. So now everybody stay tuned to what Ahmed Chaban's wearing on Wednesday. Other than that, Bethlehem versus Al-Wahdad. This game really was never close. I'm going to be honest. Mehdi came out, was getting buckets the whole game. 25, 13, and 5. Shafiq scored his ratty 14 and 7.
Ali Sufyan had a good game. Ali Sufyan shot 5 for 8, efficient 12.
Finally, I feel like.
Yeah, finally, his first
season.
Great game.
This is what happens when Shafiq
Efficient
is
game.
aggressive.
Yeah.
If Shafiq is aggressive, then everybody's gonna start paying attention to Shafiq and be like, oh my god, Shafiq's still good at basketball. Then after that, he's gonna get a bunch of people open shots. Ali Sufyan's gonna get easy ones, Mehdi's gonna get easy one. I even saw Mohamed Darwish 2 post-up lays.
What's 4 points one day?
Career high.
Yeah, Allah, yeah. Like,
I heard he
like
sent
that.
Jake into retirement.
But then right after that, what did he do? He went to the bench on his phone.
And
No
then,
passion. No passion.
I
No
think that
passion
would hit a
whatsoever.
3. Ahmed Shabani, I'll take the IFA 3 for 10, 1 for 6.
Some ball, yo.
Yeah, low-key
Ahmed
some
just some
ball.
ball, yo.
Keep your head up, Ahmed. Keep your head
Let,
up.
let me say that this is.
Where's those glasses?
I'm not
Please
gonna
tell
lie.
me you have those glasses.
Keep your head up, Ahmed.
Ahmed, please keep your head up.
I'm not gonna lie. These are the stat lines you want to see from this team. Like you want to see, like everyone's being aggressive. That's good. It's good.
Shafiq will open up everything
Yeah.
for everybody. Shafiq will literally take 2 shots one game, 14 shots, it doesn't matter. As long as he's aggressive, he's going to get Mehdi Ali Sufyan, Ahmed Shaban, Adam Dawood, whatever. He's going to all get them their shots. And like we said, they're the Avengers. So, like, yeah, bro, they're killing it. And
Wahdad,
Mehdi is, if they, like, keep winning, like, Mehdi could be in the MVP race because his stats are
22.3 off.
He's averaging 21 and 10 on 50% shooting.
50%?
Yeah, right here. Because this is, well,
Oh, because he switched
somebody in
teams.
NBA slacking and they can't, like, combine. So I don't really know how.
They're
But
on one team. His stats were one team.
okay, but Mehdi's averaging like a double-double. It's 20 and 10 on 50% shooting. And he's shooting 42% from the 3 ever since he came back. So, like, he's hooping. Yeah.
Yeah, ever since he switched. So
Ever since he switched teams.
like, he's on,
Before
like,
I switched teams, he had
30.
18%, but whatever.
Yeah.
And Al Wahdad, they were missing
Ali
and
Omari,
Miraj.
who I heard messed up his calf, so Allah is free.
right.
Inshallah, it's a speedy recovery.
Inshallah.
And they also told me Amr Miraj is going to be missing for a couple weeks, who I think is
Couple
probably
weeks?
the second most important player on this team. So that's a very, very big loss.
Yeah.
I mean,
They-
when I was watching, they didn't look terrible. Like, they look like they play good defense. They're, like, decently big because, like, Jake, Ali Omari, Hassam, like, they're all not small. They're not, like, really big either, but they don't have any small guys. Like, they're a good team, but you're going to need, like, everybody to play well.
And they're not young either. So like you're against Ahmed Shaban, Ali Sufyan, Mahdi, Shafiq, not Shafiq, but all guys that are in their early 20s. And the youngest guy here is Hassam Karkis,
Yeah,
or
Shafiq's
Ahmed
pushing
Abou
30,
Ghani.
so.
And Shafiq's pushing 40. This hairline.
The one thing I'll keep saying, though, is Raza's the best player on the team, and I don't think Raza gets the ball enough. Raza does not bring it up as much as I'd like for him to bring it up. I don't know if he doesn't want to, or if he wants to play off
He
the
wants
ball.
to, bro.
But, like, anytime Raza touches it, he makes the right pass. I mean, he went 5 for 8, so he's clearly not forcing it.
Yeah.
A guy like me, I'm putting up 20 shots.
Minimum.
So, like,
I mean, it's the same story, bro. I've told Jake the first week, the second week, the third week. I at this point, because I know he's listening to
20
this.
boards.
Because I know Jake will listen to
he's
this.
probably getting his own rebound.
I'm telling you, I know he listens to this. He just doesn't care. He just doesn't care. He cares to get his shots up. But if you want to win, if you want this team to win, I told you this. For the love of God, let the offense run through Raza. He'll find you guys. He'll find you for the easy buckets. He'll find Yaman for the easy buckets. He'll find Morayan for the easy buckets. He'll find Miraj for the he'll find Splash. Fellas, man.
Yaman's been playing well. Today, 5 for 12, 11 points. Not a terrible game. He was off from 3. He usually hits a couple. Last game, he hit 6. So Yaman's been playing well. Morayan can hit 3s. Splash had a terrible game, 0 for 6. I think he'll hit some 3s too.
Yeah.
But, like, I think Raza has to be the focal point of the team. So, like, you guys have to get him the ball. He can't be... He took the least amount of shots out of the starting 5.
Yeah,
He's the best player on the team.
That's pretty crazy.
And he got the most aura. So, like, let's just, let's lock in there, huh? Okay. And Ahmed Shaban, you suck.
You're terrible.
Alright.
And this is why Ilyas up for you and you didn't come back.
Next game is Al-Quds vs. Kalkalia, which is
Zayn and
Zayn and
Mahrouz.
Mahrouz.
Oh, versus Club Passion.
Yep.
Versus Moose.
Club Passion.
Yeah, but what was Moose stat line? As usual,
As
0
usual.
0 0 0
Relax,
0 0
relax,
0
relax.
for 1. What was it? 1 turnover. You didn't even check in. One turnover.
Well, his hand was hurting, he told me. He was clapping so much on the bench. Like, he just couldn't.
When did he get 1 turnover? Moose took a 3?
0 for 1 from 3.
For 1. Took the same amount of 3s as Amina.
The airball. He definitely airball. That's why they gave him a turnover.
Alright.
That makes
This
sense.
game in the first, 10 minutes was terrible. I think it was really 4 to 0. Nobody could hit a shot. Because I remember hearing Moose call a timeout and he was like, bro, can we not score? What's going on, bro? God. Set a screen for Shazay so Shazay could score. I remember Moose was tweaking on the bench. So like, yeah, this game sucked in the first couple minutes. It was very slow. Zayn didn't really have it going, and like the offense is going through Zayn most of the time. So like it was a pretty slow game. It started to pick up in the second half. They started to hit their shots. That's when Gup State started getting buckets. 21 and 10, 6 for 10, player of the week. Gub. We become older brother to Aggie.
3 steals.
Yeah, Gub played amazing. He's player of the week, obviously.
Yeah.
Deep has been the unsung hero of Coquelia the whole season. 7 for 9, 15 points, 8 rebounds. Bro, he's a lefty. Stop forcing him left. He got like 3-and-1s to the left side. Like, if that's the case, can you guys force me right and let Alma shoot threes? And
let me get the ball first. Let me get the ball.
I was gonna point at that's just Hassan Chaban not giving the rock. Yeah, bro. Like Deep has been amazing. 15, 8 rebounds, 7 for 9. I don't know if there's like. To me, he's probably most improved player because if we base it off last season, he had 5.8, 11.3 points, 8 rebounds, 55% shooting. Like
easily.
He's playing awesome. Swish as the new addition because I crossed up Num and broke his ankle.
Wow.
He's been good. Like 10 points. His shooting is not great, but he's just trying to find his place in the team. So like.
And he's that type of player.
And he guarded Alma the first game, the whole game, and then he guarded pretty sure Mahlouz. So he's guarding the best player on the team every single week. So he's like a really nice addition.
El Quds was missing Muayyad, and I mean he's one of their only guards unless Mahlouz bringing up the ball.
Yeah, I think that was a big miss.
And look at that, 16 turnovers just for missing a point.
If they don't have Muayyad and then Zayn didn't play too well, like they really didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
Amr Hussein played amazing, which is nice to finally see him this season because wallahi he's been missing the whole year.
Yeah, I saw it. He's averaging.
What is he averaging?
9
This is his first game double digits? Yeah. 7-2-7. What the hell is that? Alright, Amr, let me shit haddock straight in. Because we're going to need some buckets.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
As usual, my only problem with Mahlouz is he's not aggressive enough and he waits too long. And I feel like he waited too long in this game. He kind of was giving everybody else the ball in the first half. And then in the second half, he got aggressive and probably scored like 12 of his 15 points in the second half. I get it. You want to get your team involved. But like, if you see nobody has it going, you got to be a little bit more aggressive. Because Amr Hussein also, I didn't want to do this, but he hit like his last 3 threes in like the last 3 minutes.
I mean, the game is not that.
I'm just saying,
far
like
away.
he didn't have it going that much.
Oh, okay.
Like
I got you.
Mahlouz should have taken into account, but he still shot me. I'll never hit 5 threes in my whole life. I can't talk. I'm just saying, Mahlouz has to be more aggressive, in my opinion, as the best player on the team. If Muayyad's not there, but
wow, Shazib had 7 steals.
They be glazing this
Yeah,
guy. 12 points on 14 shots,
know,
bro.
man.
He'd be alright. Shazay was okay, like for his standards. We hold him to high standards. He's like one of the MVP
He got his
candidates.
14 shots.
5 for 14, 2
He
for
better not be
7,
fine.
12 points. Kareem Ahmed 4 for 16.
You know.
He wasn't great, but also to be fair to him, I saw the shots he took. Like they were pretty open. He just missed them. Like he had Zayn guarding him at one point, and Zayn was guarding him.
Like that, bro.
Zayn was guarding him at the free throw line. So like,
yeah, I know.
obviously you're gonna shoot him, and you just missed them. It's fine. But yeah, like overall, good win for Coquelia. They keep winning. I think they're gonna need a really, really big game from Shazib this week, foreshadowing. But yeah, overall they're a really, really good team. Oh, and Yusuf Musad 0 for 4. I think it happened.
0 for 12 last week, 0 for 4 this week. Or was that the week before?
Is he 0% this season? What do you mean? I gotta expose him. Someone worse than me. Yeah, 0%.
0? Come on, Yusuf. 0?
It's so funny that has himself listed as a center.
Alright, next game. Khan Yunus versus Al-Balah.
Alright. Yo, guys, go stand in the corner. I'll pass you the
I'm
ball.
glad.
Maybe you'll get some more ball this time.
Maybe, yeah.
Khan Yunus versus I didn't watch any of this game. And I almost went home because he was Zalan. So,
I had stuff to
So
do.
basically, our defense was absolutely atrocious. We had Mian Amir Charkaz, but he would score every single point.
real quick,
off-
Hazrat Farhat and Ishaq Shah subbed in for the rest of the season. So those
Oh,
are
yeah.
the 2 newcomers.
So
Yes.
Hazrat, yeah.
So yeah. Elias's boyfriend has returned.
my 6'6" king, yo. Nah, but this game is we played terrible defense. We just couldn't lock up Amir or Singer. They would score the second they notice that they can get switches and get mismatches. Amir Sharks would get a switch on with like we'll say just on Ahmed Saleh or anybody else on our team, and he would score with ease. He shot 6 for 10, 3 for 6, and that was all mainly in the second half. In the first half, he didn't really do much.
Yeah.
Second half, he absolutely killed
It was
us.
close first half, no? Were you
Yeah,
guys
we were down by.
Yeah,
we were down
you guys
by,
were up 3.
We were up.
35, 32,
No,
we were
that's
down.
what it says.
We were down 32-30.
Okay.
Wait, I'm dumb. We were up 3. Yeah, we were up 3.
I remember
Up 3
seeing
yeah, we were playing amazing in the first half. Second half, that's when Emir Charkis started to turn up. He did not want to miss. They absolutely abused every single mismatch that he could get.
But they were giving him short foul calls too.
Yeah, they were. How many free
Yeah,
throws did he
eight
shoot?
free throws.
Yeah, he shot 8 free throws, 6 for 8.
Straight flopping going.
And even Sinjar played really good. He had such tough takes.
I mean, Khan Yunis, wow, man. 3 for 5 from Yazan Abdul Karim, 6 for 9 for Sinjar.
First of all, yes, Abdul Karim, straight fleece. Ah, baby, I'm on.
6 for 9 from Joe Capone, and 6 for the only person that shot more than 9 shots was Amir Charkis, and he shot 10.
Yeah.
Wow, the team
Yeah.
is really moving the ball around,
Moving
getting
the
the
ball
easy shot, and most of them are shooting hyper efficient. Wow.
And then you
I need to
talk
tell
about-
almost something that I found out about 2 days ago. So apparently, first half they were doing good and everything. Second half, I think KE9 started chirping Hassan.
Oh, so how's that?
Was he?
That's what I heard.
Wow.
And then after that, on the timeout, you ever see the video where like Trae Young is walking and other guy's walking and he like bumps him?
Yes, yeah.
Her
He goes like
sources.
this.
KE9 bumped Hassan.
But Hassan couldn't.
Not strong.
Not getting.
He not lifting it.
Not make that.
But I think that's what caused the 16 missed shots. So KE9 put Hassan on his list and he was beat. 11 for 27. Not strong enough. So yeah, I mean Khan Yunis is kind of pretty self-explanatory. The 3 guys that you thought were gonna scored. Sinjar's been playing amazing ever since he came to Khan Yunis.
Yeah,
so great job for him. Joe Capone, this looks like one of his first good games
I
in
think
a while.
so.
I'm
This
not gonna
season.
lie.
This season.
I don't like. I also they did tell me like Joe Capone is the point guard essentially, and he's
Right.
kind of just like feeding Sinjar and
Yeah.
Charkis. So I don't expect him to have like these crazy point games, but it is nice to see him have like a nice 16, 6, 4 game.
Yeah.
Amir Charkis is a joke. We already know this. Anybody else play good?
Other than Hassan dropping 31, and Hassan Farhad had only 10 points all in the first half, like the first 6 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did they adjust or did we just stop
No,
going
not
to
even.
him?
They just What do you mean they just stopped guarding him?
No.
Did he just stop shooting?
Did they adjust or
All
did we
11
stop going to him?
No, we just stopped going to him.
Okay.
He took all 11 shots, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe 10 shots, all in the first
Oh,
half.
wow.
And then took maybe
Yeah, that's
one
bad.
shot or
Yeah,
1 3
that's bad.
in
That's
the
on
second
you
half.
guys.
Hassan's obviously amazing. He's obviously one of the best players in the league, but it doesn't matter who you are. You taking 27 shots is not a formula for
Or
success.
Ty Jackson.
Even Ty Jackson took the L. So, 61 points. Al-Fadhi.
Yes.
So,
Okay. Fair.
look, 11 for 27. I don't even think Hassan himself doesn't want to shoot this much. So, like, I would like to see Hassan closer to, like, the 16 to 20 mark. I'd like to see Ilyas closer to, like, the 10 mark, 12 mark. Hassan Farhad, from what I heard, I'm going to have to see this in person.
Yes.
Hassan Farhad posted up and took a
Nah.
layup. I don't know if this is true or
I
not.
can't believe that.
But if he did, that's really, really good. Because Hassan Farhad is one of the most athletic bigs in the league, one of the tallest bigs in the league, and easily by himself, if he just camped at the rim, he could have 12 points off Hassan dish-offs.
Literally.
So Hassan Farhad could easily have 18 a game. So I'd like Hassan Farhad to be a little bit more involved. 5 threes is fine, but nothing more than like 5 or 6 threes a game. The rest of them should be hook shots. It's fine. Idris just had a bad game. The game before he hit 5, he went 0 for 5 this game. Whatever.
Well, that
he said
hurts.
his ankle was hurting a little bit, and he just wasn't straight feeling it.
Yeah, sure.
But-
Used up all his buttock of the game before. Whatever you want to
Law of
say.
averages.
And then lastly,
It's
alright,
hot.
it's hot. This is the last game I'm gonna let you slide with 5 points. Because I know you're nice. So like I need to see you really playing basketball this week. I'm gonna be watching. If you need me to coach, I'll coach. But 2 for 8, 5 points is unacceptable from someone that nice. Because you were frying us in Wyckoff like 2 weeks ago when we were playing. So I'm gonna need that. I don't care really how many shots you take. I don't really care how many points you make either. I just want to see you affecting the game like I know you can affect the game because you're way too good to go 2 for 8, 5 points. That's the only thing. Just don't affect the game next week because I play you. The week after, you can affect the game though.
Something interesting I realized while looking at this box score was Radak shot 14 more shots than Khan Yunis.
Yeah, it was Hassan.
Which is actually
took 27 shots. He was pulling them out.
you can't be taking 14 more shots than another team. by almost 10 or whatever it is, 9 points.
Bro, look, and better has Ishaq, Ilyas, and Hassan. That's a really good guard combo for 3 guards. Like, those are 3 guards that can dribble. I don't think any team in the league has 4 guys that can put the ball between their legs. There's 3 guys here that's thinking, Ahmad is a maybe on the between the legs. That's what I'm saying. And then Hassan Farhat and Idris, like, their team is very, very good. And Ahmed Salah off the bench.
Yeah, no, I
So,
think
like-
we're just figuring some things out. I think this week, inshallah, we should be good.
Yeah, bro. I think they'll be fine. Just inshallah next week, not this week.
Alright, next game, last game of last week
Beat game.
was.
Was that you versus Giannis?
Yeah.
That was Stofiq versus the Giannis. I didn't watch this game because I
Yeah,
was playing as well.
71-54, Yafa.
Yeah, so, the
Per
game-
sources, I heard Jay Wiggins might have been a righty. According to
Yeah, I heard there
some
was
people
rumors
thought-
going around that
Some
he was
people
a
thought
righty.
that he was a righty.
According to Amir Hassan, Jay Wiggins is a jump shooter. He's not. He doesn't go to the basket.
He's a jump shooter that goes to his
He's a
right.
right-handed leg guy. Also, according to Amir Hassan, Kareem Tayyibi is 6'4" and he's a center. So, whatever. Look, in the first half, we were going back and forth. Like, it was 30-26. We played fine. Like, we weren't great, but, like, we were in the game. The second half, we just... Really, the score is kind of deceiving. They were not beating us by this much. It was probably, like, a 4-point game with, like, 7 minutes left. Like, it was close. 4-point game with 6 minutes left. Because I remember hitting a shot, like, in that time, and I looked up, and it was only, like, 5-6 points. And then we cut it back down to, like, 6 points again. And then after that, everybody just gave up. But our defense is so garbage. Like, literally, this phone is better than, than our defense. Jay Wiggins would set a screen. Jay Wiggins, the most athletic guy ever to touch the hoop in MB League. He'd set a screen, and then after that, we'd go and double Hobby and Yahya, and we'd leave Jay Wiggins wide open. And then Jay Wiggins will get a layup at the rim. And then it gets better, because Jay Wiggins will miss the layup. And then he'll get his second rebound, then his third rebound, then his fourth rebound, then his fifth rebound, and then finally make it. So,
So they only had 4 points on the game.
Jay Wiggins had 21 and 10, and those 6 misses were probably on one possession where he missed 6 in a row and he finally made it. Ilyas Shamsuddin, he looked like Kyrie Irving, mashallah. He would come down, do a double behind the back, whatever, and then go lay the ball up because he was always wide open. And then Kareem Tayyibi,
15
honestly,
points.
I'm like very proud of you. Good job. You were actually hooping.
Not
He hit 2
15,
threes, 6 for 11, 15 points.
5
He did a
rebounds.
banging job.
You had him get 5 rebounds.
Yeah. But
I just want to check his stats from last season.
Ilyas?
Yeah. Not far off.
What the?
Not far, no.
2 points? Oh, that's
against-
guessed.
yeah,
Oh,
yes.
okay. I was about to say.
no, they were good, and obviously Musa wasn't there. So like on our side, I had 15 points, 7 for 17. I was okay. It wasn't
Jojo had
great.
15.
Jojo had 15 points, 6 for 15. Also okay. It wasn't great.
That's about it.
I'll be honest. Like I think our team kind of lives and dies by Amir. I was telling Amr this in the car. Like when Amir plays good, we win. When Amir doesn't play good, we don't win. And it's not just like the good, like on the points side of things. It's also like Amir brings energy. He's like the only one kind of talking and yelling other than me. He's like, you know, he kind of like, I don't want to say quarterbacks the defense, but he'd be yelling out screens. He yells out. He just brings energy to the team.
Yeah.
Because honestly, this was the most passionless game I've ever seen in my whole life. Unfortunately. I got that one from Moose, if you guys didn't know. Moose literally said that word for word. Because he wanted the video because he was trying to watch Schweik film. I don't know if he's going to be playing, but whatever. Yeah. We were literally passionless. That's what it was. Like we wouldn't switch on screens, no communication. We're just watching guys ISO. Like if anybody else touches the ball, we're just gonna shoot. We're not passing. We're not moving off ball. Like it was atrocious, to be honest.
Look at
On
that.
defense.
3 assists. I could tell you guys were not.
Yeah, 3
moving the ball
assists. That's it. Like, and I accounted for all 3 of them.
at all. Wow.
I was telling this to Sophia on the way here. Amid, I feel like even if he's off offensively, like he gets in his own head. Like it's alright, you do bad offensively, but I feel like it's translating to the defensive end of the court, which you absolutely cannot have happen. Especially as a scorer, like, especially as a player of that caliber, you have to, I sound like I'm a parrot and I'm just repeating myself over and over this podcast, but you have to leave your impact. You have to have some impact on the game, and being that caliber of player, as good as a defender, the size that you have to leave your mark there. If you're missing your shots, alright, screw the offense. I'm going 100% on defense, and I'm shutting some people down. That's the mentality you have to
It
have.
had nothing to do with skill. We lost this game because our energy sucked and our defense sucked. 2 things that fixed overnight, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Yafa is the definition of is that the opposite of that. They're
Exactly.
a team without that much skill, and because they understand the role. They play as a team. They play with passion.
Yeah.
And they play great defense. They're 6-0.
So yeah, I mean, that's basically it. We gotta get Nader a little more involved. I mean, he's gotta take some more shots.
I said, as a team,
that's
this
it.
will be the second week I'm saying this. As a team, you guys just have to move off. Not saying not play my style of basketball, but just, everyone's got to be moving. A stagnant offense is not gonna work.
Yeah.
Someone just coming down with the ball and 4 guys just posted up at the 3 or wherever you are, not gonna work. Everyone's got to be moving, setting each other screens, doing whatnot, whatever.
I'd
Run
also like
some
to
type
see
of offense.
Nader shoot more. We were warming up on like court 2 or court 1.
I don't
He's
think
not
he
a bad
should.
shooter.
I don't think he should be trying to force himself to
I
create some
agree.
good buckets. I think he should definitely be shooting more, but I think it's on the team to get it to where he has those easy buckets, those easy shots. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, let's get into next week's predictions or
Predictions.
Wednesday's predictions.
Finally, I get to play 7:30 the last like 5
Wallah,
weeks.
bro. Last 5 weeks was 9:30.
All right,
Not
first
annoying.
game is Al Bira versus Al Balah. So that's Hassan's team, Hassan Elias's team versus Tawfiq's team.
Wallah,
I'm sorry,
convinced.
Tawfiq. I'm
Wallahi,
sorry, Tawfiq.
convinced.
I'm sorry.
convinced.
Well, you convince me. I promise you, I'm gonna. Please put Amir on me. Please, for the love of God, I want Amir guarding me. I love Amir, but please. I don't want Khalid guarding me. You can put you and Khalid on me.
Hassan's not gonna pass you the ball. Hassan's gonna go for probably like 32 shots. I don't know what the points is gonna look like. Well, he probably shooting about 30 shots this game. Okay.
He really could have his way. I'm not gonna lie.
What happened?
I'm saying Hassan could really have his way. Not
I think so,
not
too.
the shooting part, just the scoring part.
There's no big men.
There's no big man that's really meeting him at the rim. It's
Yeah.
kind of gonna have to be like by committee.
Yeah.
It's a good game though.
Yeah, I do think it's gonna be a good game.
Both five, all 5 of your stars and all 5 of our stars can score. So and we can all guard
And a
up.
lot
Yeah.
of the like we're very familiar with each other.
Exactly.
Like Ilyas knows me and Amir is pretty good. Hassan knows like us pretty well. Like we're pretty familiar with each other. And JoJo.
That'll be a good game.
And I also don't think Al-Balah is as bad as their record because they have their 2 new guys now. So like I think it'll be a fun game. It'll be interesting.
I definitely think Bira's gonna win, but I could see Al Balah winning. But I can't give it to them. I mean, they lost to the worst team on the power ranking, so
Who's that?
Ilyas.
no.
No, you guys? Hey, I wasn't there. That doesn't count. You
Uh,
can't-
uh,
I wasn't there.
That's my
honestly,
reasoning.
I have us winning by, I think 7 points.
Okay.
You. You're
I
the
said,
only one.
I
He
said,
said
he
he has you guys winning.
right.
obviously he can say himself.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, next
All
game.
I know is Ilyas scoring less than 10.
All right.
Next is Mahrouz Zubair versus Salman. That's actually a pretty good game.
Ramallah.
Damn, I wish I was watching that.
This is gonna be a good game, but it is gonna be weird to see Zayn finally like getting guarded by people that are bigger than him.
Exactly.
And there's 2 of them. So I don't want to say Zayn is gonna struggle because I still think he'll score, but it might be a little bit difficult on him.
But honestly, Al Quds doesn't have Muayyid again.
And they don't have Moyed.
So it'll be tough because they don't have like a
And
true
defensively,
ball.
yeah, I don't really like El Quds' guard matchups with Jay and Anas. Because Mahdouz will guard one of them, but I don't know who's gonna guard the other one. Yeah, I'm taking them all up by like 8, 9.
Yeah, honestly, I think I have Ramallah winning that.
Ramallah is such an easy pick here, but like I don't know. I have this really weird feeling that Al-Quds is gonna win.
I do too, but I really think if they had Muayyid,
I think
I'd favor them.
I agree, but Al-Quds, like the bigs on Al-Quds are like really they're just more skilled overall. Both Mahrouz and Zayn.
Yeah.
I think they could really get into their bag and do something here. I'm gonna take Al-Quds.
And
If they push,
yeah.
If
I think-
Mahdouz and Zayn push and transition like they did against us, they could very well win, in my opinion. But,
It's
yeah.
very simple. I think it more than anything, if they play smart with the ball, if they're not giving Jihad another 6 steals or whatever it is, type of game, like where they're just playing smart, I'm gonna go with Quds. I'm gonna be the odd one out here.
Okay.
I'm gonna predict the upset.
Next
Bira
game,
versus Safad
Adil versus our friend here, Amar Abbasi.
I'm not giving up, yo. I'm not giving up. I don't care.
I want to say you guys, but that's great
No,
if you're
please
playing
don't,
on
please
ball.
don't. Please don't.
Like
Not
if
for
you,
me, yo.
if you tell me, yo, I'm gonna get the ball, I'm gonna
I'm
bring
gonna
it up, I'm gonna run the
look,
offense through
the
myself.
Intention, the complete
Oh, you guys
intention,
got-
and I have no problem letting the entire world know the intention is
Bring up
I'm
the ball.
dominating the ball, right? Like
Okay.
this thing is running through me for once. I hope it does. The intention is that it is, but who knows what happens come on.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
think
that means-
Safad has anybody that can guard Farhad, so.
Yeah, that's another thing. I think Farhad's gonna have an amazing game.
I heard he might not come. So let's just assume he's not coming.
Okay, assuming he's not coming, that's pretty tough because that means Mido's going to be guarding you. And their starting five will be Adil, Ali, Mido, Raj, and then someone else from the bench.
Yeah, like Mush or something. If
Honestly,
Farhad
doesn't come, I think you guys won the game.
you guys could win the game.
I think you guys could win the game.
If Farhad does come, I'd probably pick Libya.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm picking us regardless.
But assuming they do have Farhad, then
I'll pick Libya.
you guys don't have anybody guarding
I get it.
Farhad. He's going to have 30.
You could
But yeah, you know what? I'll go. If Farhad's not coming, I got.
Nablus versus Al Wahdat. Mana, happiness, 2 wins in a row.
Wow. That's crazy.
It's so crazy how quick the script could flip. Bro.
Exactly. And they might not. They're not having Amam Rashid, you said, and no
I
Ali
think Ali
Amadi.
Amadi, which is a big
So
deal because
that's
I think
huge.
they could like.
No, then it's honestly very easy, man.
Yeah,
I got
I
this.
think Ali Amadi would have like helped out on
defensively.
defense with
Exactly.
Ali.
I got
Hassan,
now.
because
He's
he's
strong.
And Jake might
You know that
shoot
Ali-
the team in the foot yet
Exactly.
again.
I hope we get a Raza versus Ali Hassan duel. That would be kind of tough.
That would be cool.
But
Yeah, I got
I
Nablus.
got Nablus.
Oh, it's 2 6-0 teams. Next game is
Yes,
Mustafa
this is
Barakat
the
versus
Clash
the
of the
Yankees.
Titans.
This is pretty good.
This is also the battle of Big Moose.
Oh,
Wow, Moose is also Mustafa Barakat will always be Little Moose. But
Oh.
Mustafa thinks he's gonna win.
Barakat thanks, so. Come on, guys, it's great.
Coach Mustafa.
Coach Mustafa.
Yeah, no, I got Yafa.
Why do you got Yafa?
Okay, I really think it comes down to the guards. I think Musa and Swish will guard each other. I think they'll match up well. I think Saif and Gub will guard each other. I think they'll match up pretty well. I think Ilyas and Deep could guard each other. I think they'll
Ilyas
match
has
up pretty well, but
I think
Ilyas might
Ilyas
have a
has-
little upper hand. But it's really up to are Hobby and Yahya gonna guard Shazaib and Kareem and like make it super tough on them and make them have a bad game, or are Kareem and Shazaib gonna be too much for Yahya and Hobby to handle? That's really, I think, what differentiates the game. I think if Shazaib plays good and he has a good game, I think Kokilia wins, and I think if Shazaib plays bad and he has a bad game, I think Kokilia loses. That's my.
No, I got Yafa because I think Yafa's the real club passion.
Also, Swish and Musa Yanis guarding each other, they're like boys and they know each other's games, so that's gonna be a really good matchup.
I think Habi on Shazaib and then Yahya on Kareem, and defense gonna be flipped, right? So whoever guards Yafa is gonna be guarding Leah as well.
Big Moose could also have a really good game too, because like
Mhm.
Swish is a little bit smaller than him.
Not so much.
Swish is pretty big.
Swish is
He's a
pretty
little bit
big.
bigger than I thought he was, but yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Yafa as well.
No way you're predicting club passion. No
Yeah.
way.
Moose, wrap these niggas up. You know I'm with Team Passion.
Well, that's what we were just saying. We're saying Yafa's the real
Screw
club
you, they
passion.
just beat me last week.
So you got
Of course, I'm
Korea?
with the Passion.
Okay. And
All right,
final
so
game.
you're with Yafa.
Does Yafa have a coach? No. Does Kokilia have a coach?
Mustafa,
Yeah.
yo, they do. I wish I had Mustafa in my
Moose is
benches.
watching film right now.
And he's locked in
He literally just texted me. He's like, "Yo, you want to get some food?" And then after that,
again. It's 2 days in a row. All this dude's hungry, yo.
the new chopped cheese place just opened
Oh
up.
man.
All right, last game of the week.
Okay.
Khan News was a bit.
This game could low-key be better than the Kokilia Yafa.
I really could.
Yeah.
All right, this is a passionate game right here. Khan Yunus versus Bethlehem. So you got KE9 versus Mehdi.
Oh man. Okay,
Then realistically, you got Shafiq, Joe Capone, like Ahmed Shaban is gonna guard Charkis, which is always gonna be fun. Like it's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Ahmed thinking.
Word on the street is Ahmed Shaban is guarding Amir Charkis. This is what I know from the start. I also believe that Mehdi's gonna be guarding Joe Capone, which is gonna be fun because I don't really get to watch Mehdi guard guards that much.
Yeah.
You get Ali Sufyan to guard against Abdul Kareem. It's a very nice matchup.
Who's guarding
gonna
Ahmed
win?
Shaban? Amir Sharkis as well?
I don't know. Or
I
Sinjar.
mean, based on what you just said.
Who's guarding Sinjar then?
Guarding
I'm
Sinjar
surprised- I'm
Shafiq is,
surprised-
I think, gonna guard
I'm
Sinjar.
surprised Ahmed doesn't want to guard Sinjar.
Nah,
Well,
it doesn't make
not
sense.
compared to
for him guard.
Charkis.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
You know, that's
It makes more sense for Ahmed to guard Charkis because of the size and the strength.
Yeah.
Wow, this is actually banging.
Very good
really
matchup.
good matchup.
Yeah, Moose's game could be beat. Not gonna lie.
My brain is telling me Bethlehem because like the talent overall
Yeah.
and the defense they have, defensive matchups they have,
And-
to me, it just seems a little higher.
Not too much. Oh, they do have Yezin. Wow, Yezin was a fleas. If they didn't have Yezin, I would have said Mehdi would have killed at the rim.
No, but at the same time, Khan Yunis has the IQ and the control to make less mistakes. And Bet Lahem will make more mistakes. So it's up to Bet Lahem. It really
Who's
is in
your
the hands
fifth
of Bet
starter?
Lahem. And I don't know why, but I feel like they're gonna lose it. In my heart,
I have a gut feeling they're gonna lose. I don't know why.
I got Khan Yunis.
I got Khan Yunis as well.
by one.
By one.
Yeah, that close.
You know what I do, bro. Shafiq never lost Amr Abbasi in 1-on-1. Shafiq never is gonna lose to Amr Abbasi prediction. Shafiq Aitane 1-0. I got Bethlehem 5-2.
This dude tripping, yeah.
Even though Shafiq's like on vacation right now, dude's slacking.
He's in
mid-season.
Baltimore.
Should
Yeah.
watching tennis? Inshallah. I wanna golf.
He's in Baltimore. I think he's like, I don't know what he's doing in Baltimore. I don't know what there is to do in Baltimore. Like,
I'm down for some Baltimore Ravens training camp.
I'm down.
he's like on a boat right now. Shafiq is weird.
Wow, I don't know that bro. It's
But-
so weird.
He did said he's bringing out the Lebanon headband for this game, so he's probably gonna win.
Too much comedy going on here. Season stats. Go ahead.
Hassan Shaban leading the league in shots taken. Points. Hassan Shaban
Oh,
28
I thought
points
it
per
was
game. Adi Hassan 26 points per game. Big Moose 23. Mehdi 21. Amir Charkis 19. Maz leading the league in rebound. Shocker. Jihad Mustafa 6 assists and 4 steals. Probably gonna win Defensive Player of the Year in my opinion. Zayn Abdin leading the league in blocks. I feel like he does that a lot. Free throws made. Hassan Shaban and Azubi Ahmad Qasim, and 3-point field goals. Omar Abbas is still nowhere to be found.
I'm not gonna make the list this season. Not that I care. I'm here to win games. Alright.
You're doing a great job of that.
I forgot my costume.
That's it, bro. All
But yeah, that's the podcast. Thank you guys for listening.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Once again.
Bismillah.